longer than I intended since I last streamed, but I am here. It is almost GDQ time, so I am going to be... and this year we actually have Super Smash Bros. Brawl in GDQ for, I believe, the first time ever. So, in anticipation of that, in celebration of that, getting back on the speedrunning grind. So it has been a while. We'll see if I remember how to do this. It's been a very long time since I've run this game. I had to set things up on my new computer and everything. I'm running against some old splits, I think. I don't think these are like the most current ones, but it's the ones I could recover from a website that doesn't exist anymore. So skip 3 cutscenes off the bat. There we go. Oh, green shell is a friendly item to get there. Good enough, I think? Okay, not too bad. Alright, this is thankfully not the most complicated, like, speedrun route to try to remember, so hopefully I don't miss anything major. Of course, the most complicated part is, of course, the Great Maze at the end, so we'll see how that goes, but that was a pretty good start. It's gonna be a very fast first level. Holy shit, okay. I think that's a real gold. Not just like splits are too old. I think my gold was a 137. Alright, we're off to a good start. Good beginning of the year. Let's play some Pit. I've actually been playing Pit in competitive Brawl recently. He is a very fun character. Oh boy. Get right into it with the gliding sections after this. Didn't really mean to do that on the ground, but that's fine. It'll help a little. Oh, Pit, come on. Okay, the mushroom not particularly my friend there, but that's okay. Can I get the creep right? Not bad. Okay. Alright. Hello, Mario. Goodbye, Mario. We'll see Mario again in the other Pit Mario level, not this one. This is the hardest glide skip that I go for. I have low expectations of getting it. I tried it once before, and I did not get it, but we'll see. The only way to get it... Yeah, okay. Hello, Javi, how's it going? Is this the road already? There we go. Alright, not bad. First couple levels. Whoops, didn't skip that properly, but that's fine. Alright. I am doing great. I am playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so I am having a great time. Surely that is one of the greatest joys in life to me. Happy New Year to you as well. One of the stupidest things in this run is that that is faster than running with any of the characters. There we go. Alright, get to play some Zelda for a minute here. Alright, did very badly on this section when I was practicing earlier, so we'll see how this goes. Now, usually you can just run by this guy. Yeah, okay. Once in a while, you just can't run by that guy for no reason. I don't really understand it. Alright, just dodge the rocks. If they are rocks, they both threw rocks. Should be just past the middle here. Yes, there we go. One of the fun little techs of this game is that you cannot enter doors in grounded end lag, but you can enter doors in landing lag. So like that one in particular is one that I have to be very precise about, because Zelda Up B has so much landing lag that if you miss it, it's really bad. But if you get the Up B to fall right onto the door, you can enter the door while you're in landing lag, and then you save a lot of time. It's like close to a full second with Zelda, because she's just like that. Is there one more? Yeah, there we go. Alright, get the power shield. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Good start. Okay, mites. Alright, don't get this wrong. There we go. That's kind of the only reason Zelda is faster for me than the other characters. That last part, Sheik has a rough time doing enough damage to kill that thing, and Kirby doesn't move around the level very well, so Sheik's probably just as fast or faster if you're good at Sheik. I'm good at Zelda and terrible at Sheik, so that has always been a Zelda level for me, probably always will be. I don't plan to get better at Sheik at any point in time. As far as I can remember, Sheik makes no appearances in this run after doing a bunch of back rolls at the start. Oh, actually got there on a good cycle. That's rare. DK being like noticeably better than Diddy in Subspace is so weird to me. Like his buttons are a lot better, so like it makes sense that he's a little better for fights, but like he just moves better than Diddy a lot of the time too. It's very weird. I really only use Diddy for like fight segments of this game. Yeah, I think some of the golds are fake. You'll probably see that this is not like super updated splits because I'm on a new computer. Or sorry, a new Nintendo Wii, for sure. But the first level is definitely a real gold. I am pretty confident that my best time on that ever was a 137. So 134 is like crazy. Sea of Clouds and Skyworld, I don't think those are actually the fastest I've ever done it. Skyworld was like pretty good for missing the glide skip, but I have hit the glide skip before, so I think that was just on like old splits that are somewhere else. But yeah, Midway Stadium in 134 is, that's a hell of a start. I was not expecting that. Oh, alright, we're playing Diddy the rest of this level. I have a tendency to not pay super close attention during auto-scrollers, because they don't matter typically. And sometimes you want to die in the auto-scrollers. Oh, there we go. That's pure luck if you got the landing lag in the right place or not, because you can't see the door, it moves back and forth. Maybe it's on a cycle that you can memorize, but I certainly haven't. Okay. We will big down smash the last two. Alright. Yes. Oh, Katamari speedruns have to be incredibly chaotic. I've never played a Katamari game. They look very fun. 5 golds and 10 levels is crazy, though. That's just how speedrunning is, though. Sometimes everything goes wrong. Not the cleanest, but that's alright. I think my funniest failure in Subspace speedruns was definitely when I got to Ganondorf in the last, like the very end of the Great Maze. And Ganon's the last fight, on the route that I do at least, the last fight before Taboo. And Ganon double power shielded 2 Meta Knight dash attacks, and then F-smashed me and killed Meta Knight. I went in like 5 seconds ahead of my PB, and I ended up like, I think, I don't know, 45 seconds behind. Had to do the rest of the fight with like either Zelda or Zard. Those are my backups on that. Taboo is always unpredictable, but sometimes the rest of Great Maze can be unpredictable as well. Is that Smart Bomb actually helpful? Maybe. Green shells are always helpful. Oh, I picked up a Franklin badge somewhere. I don't know where that happened. Cool. Alright, that was pretty good. Okay, yeah, no way all of these are golds. That's a little, that's a little suspect. But I would like to get back to doing this more. Subspace Emissary is in Games Done Quick for the first time in a couple days. It'll be in the middle of the night. I will be watching no matter what. Shout out to Techstrobe, not only the world record holder, but the world record holder by like a ridiculous margin. Very excited that he got into GDQ. Tech is like 10 or 15 minutes faster than basically anyone else. So that's going to be a fun one. Alright, time to pretend I can play a Spacey. Oh right, I saw Katamari on the schedule, that's cool. Whoa, that was weird. Alright. This is the first level that's really a test of, like, do I remember the route? So we'll see how this goes. There we go, that was good. This is a rather annoying room. That's a fun place to take advantage of the going into doors and landing lag thing. You go, like, pixels off the ground at the start, like you just buffer side B at a jump squat and you're at the minimum height basically. Not get the mushroom, please. Oh, not even close, okay. I tried, an effort was made. There's that, okay. Is that enough? Oh, not quite, okay. Oh, right. Everyone's favorite part of Subspace Emissary, auto-scrollers. The task actually plays on intense instead of easy because it's like the auto-scrollers go like basically twice as fast and the extra health doesn't matter as much because on task you're allowed to use stickers. Thankfully, we do not use stickers on RTA. That would be awful. Alright. Diddy Kong time. We're coming up on the first big make or break moment of the run with the Shadow Bowser fight, because that thing is a menace. He's not actually scary in that he can actually win the fight. He just like sometimes doesn't behave and can be very difficult to spike. And he's so heavy that if you don't spike him, it takes a long time to kill him even on easy. Kirby Fighters 2, anytime someone has a setup. Maybe I'll bring my setup someday. I've brought it before, it's been a while, but I have brought it before. I've been thinking about bringing it to the FGC night actually, so. I've had some people asking about Kirby Fighters 2 there. We're trying to get Kirby Fighters 2 into Combo Breaker this year. It's you know, unconfirmed so far, but hopefully it'll happen. Bowser, why are you like this? Okay. There we go. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse. That was a pretty good Bowser fight. All right. Time for Lucas to be very afraid. Very fun part of the run. Draft League? Oh, nice. What format? I love Draft Leagues. Ooh, interesting. I've not really played any Not Ducks. I guess that'll be more of a common thing once Champions comes out. Nah, Draft Leagues are one in the bullshit late round picks. I haven't done a Draft League in a long time. I did a couple back in Gen 7, which was my favorite format, which tells you that I play Pokemon wrong. That's pretty good. Hey, Great Tusk can go on any team ever and be the right choice. I remember the last Gen 7 Draft League I did, my MVP ended up being Obstagoon, who was Yu-Yu. It was like, we each got 3 Pokemon from each tier, and like, Obstagoon ended up having the most kills for me. Eldegoss, like, soloed an entire match once. Like, it's the bullshit picks that win you Draft Leagues, because when there's less flexibility, you got like weird matchup-specific stuff that works really well. Oh, boss fight, alright. Not the pattern I particularly want, but could be worse. Oh, this is pretty bad, but that's alright. Oh, okay. Porky is not my friend today. God, this is like the worst possible pattern. Okay, there we go. Galissapod's fun. I'm a fan. Okay, let me dodge playing Squirtle. If all goes as planned, I will never touch Squirtle in this run. I will actually play Ivysaur. Okay, through the flows. What the hell just happened? Not an ideal situation here, but it's Lucas, so I'm fine. Okay. Scovillain, that's awesome. I love Scovillain, that's a funny little guy. Alright, let's not let the bite and fight get too out of hand. That should be all of them? Yeah, okay. Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, High Trapple's interesting. I haven't seen much of that. God. None of that was what I was looking for. There we go. Okay. Should have magneted there. There we go. Okay, not ideal, but could be worse. Now time for the hardest level. Let's go. Metagross. Yeah, Terra Normal Metagross is funny guy. Good Cook, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I am in my natural habitat playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Not in my natural habitat playing Marth, that's for sure. You are here just in time for the most difficult level. Battlefield Fortress is so sick, but it is so stressful. Yeah, so Subspace Emissary does this weird thing where the run speeds are like mostly homogenized, like everyone runs at like a similar speed. I don't think that it's everyone at the same speed. It's more of like everyone is brought closer to like the average speed. I'm not 100% clear on the details of how that works, but like run speeds are definitely different here than you'd expect them to be. All right, Meta Knight's Revenge. We've met the protagonist and antagonist of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The character everyone asks me if I play when I say I'm a Brawl player. Please don't ruin things, thank you. That didn't kill? Oh boy. A run bot should kill? There we go. Okay. Meta Knight pretty good at fights, but way better at doing this, if I can do it. I haven't practiced this in so long. Please remember how to do— oh shit. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I'm just gonna do this part with Marth, and then I'll die in the auto-scroller and switch back. Alright, see Alan, sorry about the internet. Yeah, I love when it gives me beam swords and home run bots and stuff. It's a good time. Fire Emblem music is so good. Oh boy, alright. Does that work? Okay. Yeah, the bot's kind of real for that, honestly. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, there we go. We've trophified someone. There we go. Oh, and of course it's a dud. Alright. What the hell is going on? This is often the level where everything goes wrong. It is going wrong a little more than usual right this moment. Alright, most important skip coming up. If I hit this, the level is still fine. Hello, Ike. We will not be playing you today. Please do not do this to me. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Down as far as possible. Don't hit me, please. Get the right height. Got it. Keep going. Keep going! Let's go! There we go. Alright. Everything's good. Woo! That loses, like, minimum 45 seconds if you miss that skip. Alright, now it is really important not to die, because Yoshi is one of the best Subspace characters, and Link might be the absolute worst. Either him or Olimar. Oh, oops, one more. Characters that have movement options other than running are particularly important because, like, Yoshi's run speed might be, like, brought down towards the average, but egg roll speed is not. So, anytime you're going decently large distances, egg roll is, like, way faster than anyone can run. There we go. Hello, Darby. Welcome to the stream. We're playing my arch nemesis, Yoshi, but he's actually pretty cool in Subspace. Oh, should have kept that jump a little longer for the armor. Make sure I don't die. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm getting back to speedrunning this game. Is in GDQ. In just a couple days, it'll be, like, I think late Sunday night into Monday morning, like 4 AM or something like that. So to celebrate, my boy Texstrobe getting this into GDQ. Very proud of him. I am also getting back into speedrunning this. Every version of Yoshi past Melee I have an exclusively hate relationship with. This is my enemy. Mostly Smash 4 Yoshi, Brawl Yoshi is too bad for me to care that much, but I just truly hate every version of Yoshi after Melee. It sucks because Melee Yoshi is like one of the coolest characters ever created. This Yoshi is kind of fun in like the platformer environment like this though. Yeah, I play Peach and Zelda in Smash 4. Both horrible matchups against Yoshi. I literally spent like months learning Meta Knight just to have something to do against Yoshi, and it did work. I did beat multiple Yoshi players with MK. For Great Maze, yeah, I got Meta Knight, Zelda, and Pokemon Trainer. Obviously, Meta Knight is the best character. I use him for like 85 to 90% of the late game stuff. Right. A lot of the Samus levels have this really fun feature where you can just ignore them. There's like all these different doors for you to check, and as long as you remember which ones you're supposed to go to, you just ignore it. Yeah, Charizard is the boss character. Rock Smash is the best move against bosses by far. It's a rat. Pikachu probably the most technically demanding character in Subspace because it's just like so many quick attack cancels and stuff. He also really sucks at fights because he does no damage, but he's still better for this part because he's just like so fast. Zero Suit's not the best fighter either. Yeah, Meta Knight's whole purpose in Great Maze is that he's got the movement of flight and everything, and then he's got the insta-kill move where he can shuttle loop, and like, you can end most fights with dash attack into shuttle loop, and it'll kill at 0, depending on the platform layout and the character's weight and stuff. Zelda is my backup, and I use her for one specific skip for Din's Fire. Din's Fire is broken in this game. It's pretty good in real games, but it's insanely broken in Subspace. I used to have more with Zelda, but like Meta Knight, as you optimize Meta Knight, he's just better. But there is still one skip I use Zelda for, and then we bring Charizard along so that Taboo has a chance to go quickly. So Zelda's one of my mains. The other one's Diddy, who just actually unequivocally sucks in Subspace. But Zelda is who I always use for a lot of Great Maze casually, because Din's Fire is super useful. The multi-hit smash attacks are great for like the big fight rooms. But for speedrunning, she is like one of the only characters who can kill like almost as fast as Meta Knight in those like false character fights. You get any hit into an up air and they die. You get like any one hit and then an up tilt, they probably die. So she's pretty useful as a backup in general, but the reason I go for her specifically over just using Zard as the backup, who's like almost as good at those fights, is there's a skip I do with Din's Fire where I skip an entire like puzzle where I have to go find a key and everything. It is not like the world record strat, that's for sure. But it's faster for me than doing it without her. My all-time favorite Smash character is Smash 4 Zelda. No one else will ever come close. I love her so much. That's who got me into fighting games. She's why I'm still playing fighting games here 10, 11 years later. In this game, I play Diddy Kong in bracket. Recently, I've been playing Pit a lot, and he's very fun. But I do actually use Zelda in bracket as well. Like, she is bad, but she's a lot of fun. Stop, my boy. Stretch distance. What's up, John? Welcome to the stream. It is Subspace Emissary time. I'm de-resting more than anything else. I have not played this game. I've played Brawl, but I haven't played Subspace in a very long time. I am a 64 Samus enjoyer. That's a bad character. Well, I guess so is Mario. Pretty big divide between the good characters and the bad characters in 64. I've played some Smash Remix recently, though, the 64 mod with extra characters. Wario, very, very fun in that. Oh god, Zelda, please be nice. There we go. Yeah, Ashley's been playing some Wolf. That character seems cool. Welcome Relief, because it usually plays Pikachu, so. Okay. Gotta not fuck up this fight. This is not the hardest fight in the game, but it's by far the scariest, because it's the only time in the entire game you don't have an extra life. If you die here, you game over, and you have to redo the whole Zelda fight in addition to this one. Alright, Link's gone. There we go. Least favorite character in this game? In this game, it's definitely Snake. That character's evil. Blue Eyes White Bitch with the Prime subscription. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sub. My least favorite character in general in Smash is Melee Marth, by far. That's the only, like, that character made me just stop playing Melee. But in this game, it's Snake. Across the whole series, on average, it's probably Falcon. I have never enjoyed any version of Falcon whatsoever. That's a poison mushroom. Okay, goodbye everyone. Brawl Bowser is such a silly guy. I love his run animation. I don't know why he's like that. Yeah, I know a few too many Falcon mains. It makes me uncomfortable. Melee Falcon is like everything I hate about him, but it's like, at least that's kind of normal for that game that you have combos like that, so it's not as, doesn't stand out as much. When he was still 0-to-deathing everybody on in Smash 4 and everything, it's like, okay, you've done this for long enough. Is Hazel still on the boss battle? I don't know, actually. I have not looked at speedrun.com in a while. I checked my account today to get my splits back, but I couldn't get all of them back. In Ultimate, E just made me stop playing. I mean, I was already not playing much, but like, the combination of Aegis and Steve being there is just too much. PM Falcon is such a mistake. They really looked at Melee Falcon and they're like, you know what this guy needs? More moves to combo into knee, including knee. Both soft knee into hard knee at mid percents, and then a hard knee into hard knee at low percent. Just everything into knee. I was always the exception. I love fighting Smash 4 Fox. I didn't even play Peach against him, I played Zelda. I beat every Fox in this region with Zelda except Light. I had like an even record with Tanark when he was New England PR. Zelda is weirdly good against Smash 4 Fox. It's like an even matchup. Forgot what characters I pick here. This is a Mario level. Zelda has up throw combos exclusively on Fox in Smash 4. Really fun thing for no reason. Yeah, Tanark was in Massachusetts for like about a year or so, maybe a little more. He came here for school for a bit. I played him like most weeks at COF for a while. Yeah, he's Korean. He came over here for like, I think about a year and a half. He was in school at I think it's MCPHS, whatever's like next to Wentworth. Okay, don't miss this cycle. There we go. You don't have to unlock these first two doors. Yeah, he was New England PR for a little bit. Yeah, I beat EMAS at a major like a regional here once. And like I didn't know who he was, but he was good. I know the younger generation hasn't seen it, but once upon a time I was pretty good at Smash Ultimate. I beat EMAS with Banjo. That was in my Banjo era. Alright. Continue to avoid playing Squirtle. Squirtle will be on screen for just a moment, because I will switch to Pokemon Trainer shortly before we unlock Ivysaur. Because Ivysaur, the worst character, one of the worst characters in Smash history, is quite useful in the speedrun, for at least the level she shows up. Lucas! Love Lucas. There is a skip for this fight. There's no way I'm hitting it without any practice. You have to like get to a really specific spot and PK Thunder over it. I've done it before, but it's been a while. I don't think I would hit it now. But you can still skip the underneath part by just PK Thundering into the spikes here. Hitting yourself into spikes and then proceeding to SDI off the spikes to go where you want is like useful in quite a few situations here. Yeah, I know. I fought fucking the UMA crew in Smash 4 multiple times. I was the captain for Emerson back when we did Shadow Series. I helped organize that. And that UMA crew was so crazy. You'd beat one of the best Clouds in New England, and you'd fight the other best Cloud in New England. It was so miserable. There we go. And then once you got through all the good players, the next one was a Yoshi. So like it didn't matter whether he was good or not. He played Yoshi, so I couldn't beat him either. Oh, that was almost perfect, and then I fucked it up at the very end. Okay, not too bad. Oh my god, how did that miss? Come on, Lucas. Oh, there's one more. Okay. I am a little rusty on some of these, apparently. In this game, yeah, Yoshi can chain grab Wario to death, but he still, like, loses to an actual good Wario, because Wario should just time him out. I've seen it happen, it's very funny. One of our local cryptids, shout out to Esid, decided one day that he was going to learn Yoshi to beat Justin. And Justin is quite a good Wario, so that didn't happen. But he decided he was going to pick up Yoshi to chain grab Wario and beat Justin, and was not prepared for Justin to simply hit him a few times and not engage and time him out. Alright, do you think Wario's gonna behave this time? Wario is not behaving. There we go, that works. Cogd is not the best at this game, but he sure is good at Smash Bros. Shout out to Cogd. Love that guy. Did I pick the right character here? Yes, this is the Mario level. Okay. Cogd is basically who taught me Smash 4. I will never understand how someone was able to get that good at Smash 4 on like a fundamental level while playing Little Mac. A character who just actively encourages you to not have any fundamentals at all. That's not entirely true in Smash 4. It's true in Ultimate for sure. Smash 4 Mac is like slightly more of a real character. Ult Mac is like, oh, you thought Smash 4 Mac was badly designed. Just you wait. Oh, I got the hitbox shift. There we go. What's up, Keystone? How's it going? This is my favorite version of Mario. I really like Brawl Mario. He's a lot of fun. Mario is very useful for all these like indoor levels where it's just platforming, because unsurprisingly, Mario pretty good at platforming. It's kind of his thing, I guess. PM Mario is cool. He's too much like Melee Mario for me. I just don't really care about Melee. That I play all of the characters that Melee players say aren't playing real Melee. Like I play Peach and Puff and like Zelda and Ness. Also, we mentioned Tanark. Tanark's a Brawl Mario player. Fun fact. His neutral's very good, and then he can't kill you because he's playing Brawl Mario. Is there one more? Yeah. There we go. Ignore that one. I like that the whole gimmick in this section is like, ooh, press the buttons to turn the poison off, and then it's like, but I don't have to, do I? Yeah, they really don't matter. Like, potentially you can get caught here, but like the paratroopers don't kill you, they're just annoying. This part can be finicky. I didn't get here on a very good cycle. Go, get me out of here. Oh, there's 2 cutscenes there, right, okay. Alright, the ruins. There will be more of the ruins at some point. They love the ruins in this game. This is the level where we will finally see just a little bit of Squirtle for a moment, only because I want to be Ivysaur afterwards. Okay, now it's possible to get through on this cycle. I doubt it. Yeah, I'm not going to push it. Oh, I got the platform cancel. Let's go. Alright, nobody kill me, please. Thank you. Right side. There we go. Okay. Whew. That room is stressful. It's not particularly difficult, but it can go wrong very easily. So I will kill Lucas at some point during the auto-scroller here. Oh, right, you usually just do it in the minecart here. The funniest way to switch characters here. Get in the minecart. Yeet. The mites are like honestly some of the most difficult enemies to deal with in Subspace. They're like scary. On intense they can kill you, but on easy they're just like, they're more likely to hit you than most other enemies. Curry is actually pretty useful to get there. Okay. Metal Primids are tricky because they don't take like any knockback from most things, but you can just grab them. Also, in Subspace, you don't get to pummel, but you can actually throw earlier than it looks like you can throw, or like other directions that it doesn't seem like you can throw. if you just hold the direction like as you're grabbing them. Alright, in and out of that. Now Squirtle does his one moderately useful thing. And he's gone. Goodbye, Squirtle. Hello, my beloved bottom tier. Between the size of Ivysaur's back air and just her raw damage output, she is actually incredibly good at this next section here. Smash Bros. Zelda will always be my favorite. She's so much fun. There we go. Ultimate Zelda ruined every single fun thing about Zelda. Literally every single thing. Her jab is gone, her down tilt's nerfed, her down throw's nerfed. And they replaced it all with Phantom being broken, and Phantom is so broken that she's somehow better. Ultimate Zelda is one of my least favorite characters of all time. They absolutely ruined my favorite Smash character. I have played Zelda in bracket in all of Smash 4, Brawl, PM, and Melee. Oh, we actually do use Squirtle again for this, because water is super effective against fire, so build up some damage. Oh, not enough. Please. There we go. Cool. That actually worked. That was a pretty good level there. Alright. Well, Game & Watch is better than he's ever been. I don't love all Game & Watch, but like I used to play him in Brawl for a long time. I see the appeal still. Yep, it's been a nighttime. This is not his big show-off level like most of the others. This is just kind of a practical thing. You know, it's funny, as broken as Meta Knight is in competitive Brawl, I feel like a lot of the people who don't play Brawl overrate him a lot and think he's, like, completely undefeatable, like, if you're not playing him, you literally can't win kind of thing, which is not true. He is the best character in the series, other than 64 Pikachu, who is much better, but 64 is not a real video game. However, in Subspace, he is not broken. He is way better than everyone else in Subspace compared to how he is in competitive. He just has access to basically everything you could ever need. Why did you? Oh my god. Okay. You're supposed to take the Trowlon up here. It just wasn't cooperating. Oh, okay. All right, Meta Knight. Alright, don't mess this up. That's not difficult, but if you get it wrong, it takes like 15 seconds to fix it, so. '64 Pikachu is, like, I cannot even express the difference between 64 Pikachu and Brawl Meta Knight. It's not even remotely comparable. 64 Pikachu is probably the best character in any game I've ever played who isn't banned. Like, he is bordering on, like, SF2 Akuma levels. Like, completely, like, fully banned character kind of levels. Yeah, 64, the thing that makes him not, like, banned is that there's another character who's kind of, like, halfway between that level and a real character. And there's also just not enough characters. Like, you don't want to ban a character in a game that only has 12 characters, because that's like... And like in Kirby would then be a pretty big problem. And Kirby already is a pretty big problem. But yeah, no, 64 Pika is like... It's absolutely insane how much better he is than everybody. Alright, do I remember how to do this? Nope. Much better, okay. Up air and air is good enough. Don't run off screen. There we go. Okay, that actually worked. Oh shit! Whoops. My bad. Did it at least put me on the new platform? Yeah, okay, we're good. That's fine. Yeah, Uranus is, something. I mean, I think 64 would be a better game without Pikachu. I get it why they don't ban him. Sailor Moon is obviously a much better game without Uranus. Pretty good Glam fight. Not a great level before that. I got stuck on the Tralon section for a while. That alone is probably like 10-15 seconds. Great. Time for the shortest split in the game. There we go. That's it. Alright, back in the wilds. Not to be confused with the wilds. Yeah, Brawl is the only other version of Kirby that doesn't suck. Kirby's like okay in this game. He's really fun. I love Brawl Kirby. Dude, Taboo was like the character I wanted the most. I was so excited for like 5 seconds. That Kingdom Hearts motherfucker showed up. Alt Kirby is super annoying, but he's not good. Like, the best he can do is just like bother you to death, which he is pretty good at doing sometimes, but that's about it. Smash 4 Kirby moves really cool, but like, doesn't really do much. He's one of those characters where it's like, just camp him. This auto-scroller sure does keep auto-scrolling. We're almost done. Here's the fight. Melee Kirby is arguably the worst character in the game. Does this one-shot an Armite? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sora, I don't really care about Sora because like I play Corrin and she beats the shit out of him, but like I see what that character does to less privileged characters who don't have Corrin up air in there. And it sounds awful. Brawl Ganon? I mean, he's the worst character ever. He's pretty funny. Okay, might as well give the skip a shot. Oh my god, I got it. Holy shit, okay. I haven't done that in probably over a year. There's a fight there. I am very surprised that worked. Yeah, it's funny. The only character where it's even debatable if they're on Brawl Ganon's level is like Brawl Ivysaur if she's on her own. Like she is roughly that bad. Like she gets to play neutral more because of back air, but it's also like her actual only move, and her movement's barely any better, and her recovery is even worse. That was awesome. Okay. Ult Corrin, I love Ult Corrin so much. I love Corrin way more than I have ever cared about Ultimate. That's my girl. If you go into the Corrin Discord, my old combo guide is still pinned in there. It's what they still recommend to new people learning Corrin. I've got lots of stuff there explaining like how Chainsaw works, how our combo structure works. I convinced Shattuck that Kalos is a good stage, all that fun stuff. Oh my god, I didn't die. Oh my god, I didn't die again. Alright, now we're gaming. That worked out somehow. I know what Lucario does. I still take him there with Corrin. I wouldn't with anyone else, but I'll still take him there with Corrin. Corrin's so ridiculously good there. Like, having pin to recover on the wall is cool. Walled stages are great for Corrin, and that's the only one we have legal most of the time. But also you get all kinds of weird bullshit, like F-throw, tech chase, DFS, killing at like 50 on the platform. Like, weird shit like that is Kalos only. There it is. Oh, whoops, this is where you go in and back out, yes. Favorite version of Fox? I don't care about Fox, honestly. I never really hate him, but I never particularly care. I never play Spaceys. I have, like, pretended to play PM Fox a little because he's funny. I've always liked Kalos because I started out alt as an Olimar player, and like, it's just fake FD for Olimar when people ban FD but leave Kalos open. But Corrin is like that. I think that's her best stage. There we go. And we meet Falco, and we use Falco for the only time. Keystone, whatever you came up with for Fox is probably more interesting to me than any of the real Foxes. I simply don't care about Fox. He's just a guy. Spaceys to me are just kind of like a fact of life in Smash. Like, I don't particularly hate them, I just don't care. Diddy, my friend. Please don't. Okay. There we go. There we go, okay. Okay. Not ideal, but at least we got at least we got the chain grab eventually and didn't have Falco die. I don't understand why y'all like Falco in this game. I think he's super boring, but it is satisfying to down throw people. I do understand that much. That was funny. Right. Whoops, okay. Okay, that could have been worse. I don't particularly care for this level, but probably because I have to play Spaceys. I wish Diddy wasn't, like, really bad at Subspace, but he's really bad at Subspace. Oh, if you do that perfectly, you can jab into instant dash attack to break them both, but it's hard. Oh, that went the perfect bad place. Okay. Well, King Dedede down throw is more broken against the characters where it works. The difference is that Dedede has like a weight limit, like everyone under a certain weight you can't chain grab with Dedede. Whereas Falco gets to do it to the whole cast pretty much. Like, Puff and Game & Watch get out pretty early, but like, everyone gets chain grabbed a little bit, and almost the whole cast gets chain grabbed like for a pretty long time. Dedede on the characters where it works, it's way better because it's set knockback, so it never stops working. But like, it doesn't work on any of my characters, it just knocks me down. Okay, that is not a fight I am particularly good at. Yeah, I was playing King Dedede for a little while to torture our local Wario and Wolf players. And they weren't having fun, but neither was I, so I stopped and it was better for everybody. Yeah, King Dedede deserves to get nerfed after Brawl, but, you know, I don't know. He's kind of evil and stupid in Smash 4 too. He's just bad, so he should be better, but like, he should also be different. Oh god, this level. Oof, okay. Hitting the light switches in this level not only slows you down because you have to go hit them, but slows you down a ton because they like close doors for you, and you have to like wait for them to reopen. Like there's one that's required, but the whole other thing is crazy. Zero Suit, I guess. This fight sucks. The main thing I wish they kept is old Dedede down air. It was so funny. This one can be rough because Samus is very heavy and the stage is massive, and you get two characters with no kill power. Please? Oh my god, okay. There we go, okay. I've done worse. That was fine. Alright, now Samus is useless the rest of the run. I am not doing the taunt input. I do not know how to do that. Okay, this room is really scary. I'm gonna take this a little safer than usual. There we go, okay. Whew. Yeah, it's really easy to get crushed in that room. Yeah, Samus is one of the worst characters in the game. My roommate, who is mostly a Snake main, also has a Samus for unclear reasons. And that character is like better than Ganon, better than Falcon probably, and like definitely not better than anybody else. Unless you count Ivysaur as her own character, but like, yeah, Samus is such a mess in this game. Yeah, this level is sick. Pikachu is so much fun. I'm very bad at actually playing Pikachu, but if you can just get some good quick attack angles here and there. Is it this one? Oh shit, okay. I forgot the route. I went in the wrong one. Okay. I learned how to do the skip, and now I don't know how to do this normally anymore. There we go. Much better. Yeah, it's not worth pretending I know how to do the taunt to switch back input. Even then, Pikachu's better than ZSS most of the time. You're very observant, Keystone. Also, I lied, we do use Samus. She's a better boss fight character than Pikachu. Pikachu does no damage. Yeah, here's Mr. Metroid himself against Miss Metroid. Oh, this is a good pattern. Okay. It's true. Wow, he let me do like 3/4 of his health before he finally left. That was pretty good. We're going back. There we go. That was pretty good. That's a fight where you can really lose a lot of time to just random RNG stuff with patterns. That was pretty good. Oh, now I am forced to play Captain Falcon, because Olimar is truly awful at this. Rotor going all out there. So Falcon can't get over that without up-being, but Olimar can't get over that with up-being. You have to kill the Gamiga. There we go. You actually only have to kill the shell dudes there. Yeah, Falcon's usable in Subspace. He's fast and he's got a couple of good buttons. This is the only reason Diddy is useful is fights like this. DK is honestly just as good, but I'm better at Diddy Kong. You can use Olimar for this too. Like he has the damage output, but like Pikmin are so unreliable. All the stuff that just kind of keeps Olimar in check in regular Brawl. In Subspace, it makes him like borderline unusable. Okay, not bad. Okay, Metal Pyramids. Pretty good. Alright, I'll take that. It's one of the better fights I've had there for sure. Oh god, it's Glacial Peak time. Alright. You would think, since this level gives you Meta Knight, it wouldn't be that hard. However... This is also, I think, the second longest level, other than Great Maze. Great Maze counting as its own thing. This is, I believe, the second longest level behind Subspace Bomb Factory. Yeah, these are the two best characters, but the difference is Meta Knight is still good in Subspace and Ice Climbers are awful. Ice Climbers are one of the worst characters in Subspace. Nana's AI is hard enough to play around in regular Brawl. In a platformer, she's just like completely non-functional. See ya, Keystone, thanks for coming by. Alright, now we down smash for a bit. This auto-scroll is actually super difficult on Intense, like, just the amount of stuff they throw at you. very easy to die and get sent into these ice pillars and stuff. Ooh, boy. Nice little break to have here on this auto scroll. It's one of the things I like about this game, but also something that makes it like rather difficult to get through the whole run, is that there's not like, there's no cutscenes that you can't skip, there's no downtime really. Like, the auto-scrollers are the closest thing you get to downtime, and only a couple of them like that one do you actually just get to sit there. Favorite cutscene, huh. I am particularly a fan of the ones on the R-Wing, especially where Peach comes out and makes tea for Fox and Sheik as they're about to fight. That one's funny. The Ancient Minister exploding into Rob is also pretty sick. Okay, back to doing stuff. Where the hell is this door? There it is, okay. This is the most Fire Emblem sounding Kirby song. Does that still work? Yeah, there we go. Oh god, okay. Okay. Platforming, I can do platforming. There we go, okay. Whew. Alright, let's see if Lucario wants to behave. Lucario often does not want to behave. There we go. Okay, that was way better than usual. Lucario can be really awful to deal with. Alright, we're doing this one with Kirby or Mario today? Let's do Kirby. Yeah, the ending sequence is great. All the Subspace stuff is really fun. Help, okay. Metal box is like the worst item. I did not mean to pick that up. I'll take a hammer, sure. We'll just ignore the gliders to the left side. Not bad, okay. Oh, come on, puppet. There we go. Oh, I love when the big pyramids just fall off for no reason. There we go. That was pretty good. Alright. Happy with that one for sure. That felt like it might be a real gold. For those of you just joining, these are the splits are what I could recover from an online site that doesn't exist, a site that doesn't exist anymore. They are not super up to date. So I am not 100% sure. My PB is somewhere in like the 115 to 116 range, I think, with on emulator at least, but I am extremely out of practice. Alright, Snake showed up. Snake gets to go home now. We get Meta Knight back. Okay. Oh, I forgot. You have to hit the thing. There we go. Not too bad. Gonna get out of this place. There we go. That's a really scary section down in that corner. Oops. Oh, I got the platform cancel, but it didn't actually hit the thing. Okay, there we go. Oh, fucking poison mushroom spawns on me. Okay. That was fine, I guess. That was weird. What a level we do in the dark. Right. Oh, that worked pretty well. Okay. Pretty good. Don't mess this up. Nagagog's not hard to defeat on their own, but one of the characters where things can go the most wrong. What was that fucking waveland? Okay, never seen that before. Okay. Zelda and Peach, my best friends. Will they be nice to me this time? We'll see. Oh, right, you start on this side. Okay, there goes Peach. There we go, that was good. Right. Use Sheik for the first part of this. Oh no! Whoops, okay. Is it faster to die again? I think it is. Going back to Zelda. Just accept the time loss there. Peach is really bad at this in-between part here. God, these mites are aggressive today. Oh yeah, in TAS you can just manipulate the RNG. Oh, it's the last slant down, right? Okay. Whoops. Pretty good, okay. Thank you, lightning kicks. That part I've gotten stuck in for like a full minute with Peach. Zelda being able to just warp out of there is very nice. I'm gonna miss the cycle though, this is not going well. God, this is a mess. God damn it. This is a room that can get so out of control. Okay. We'll do some platforming with Peach, I guess. This last section is much easier with Peach. It is much slower, but it is much easier at least. Probably actually not that much slower. Float lets you take a quicker route there. There we go. All right. Oh, that didn't quite work how I wanted. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Zelda's actually one of the better boss battle characters. Lightning kicks just do so much damage, and you don't really have to worry about sweet spotting it like you're always going to if you're in the area. I definitely think she's the best one that you get for that fight. Oh, I wonder if these splits are old enough that I didn't have the route for this yet. This is the shortest level, other than the one that's just a single boss fight. Like the earlier Samus level, but more extreme. It's literally just like a bunch of doors to go in, and they don't tell you what path to take. But if you know what path to take, you just go right to it, and this is the last fight. Yeah, no, I used to rescue Game & Watch just as like an extra character to have, but there's just not really any reason to do it. He's one of my go-tos in like playing on Intense casually, but he's just not worth the time or danger it takes to save him. Doesn't really do much for Great Maze. This one you can kind of do with DK or Falcon. There we go. That did not quite go where I wanted. DK down smash is a lot of fun. Yeah, I've never done the 100% route. It's a long speedrun. This one's already, I mean, the world record's like around 140, but very few people are below 2 hours. It's really just Textrope doing like tricks that are TAS only, except for him. Most people are well over 2 hours. This is my first run back in such a long time. I'm just hoping to beat whatever these splits happen to be. This is actually the run I have submitted, though, because I wasn't able to record runs on my old computer very easily, so... Okay. Didn't die, that's good. Donkey Kong, please. Okay. What the hell was that doing there? Yeah, I should probably honestly figure out a better route where I save a couple extra characters. Ideally, you want to save like slightly more than you need to make the character select screen a little bit nicer. Because you do have to go to the character select screen a couple times. But I haven't labbed all that out yet, so... That kills you if you take that without disabling the fire first. Alright, I'm gonna go for the pause skip here. We'll see if I actually get it. This is the only one I've ever actually gotten. Nope, it was late. I have hit that exactly one time. I was as surprised as anybody. If you pause frame perfect as that starts up, you skip the fight. It like doesn't screen lock you. Like the enemies spawn, but it doesn't screen lock you. Alright. Last use of my boy Diddy Kong here. That's a poison mushroom. Whoops. Okay. If you start to the side early on there, most of the Auroruses will just leave, which is nice. Oh, Bunny Hood, maybe not a good idea for this one. That's helpful, though. Do my best to avoid that screw attack. That's like one of the worst things you can get. Oh, that was perfect timing. Alright. Woo, okay. Get out of the way again. That's a crazy power shield. I can't believe I hit that. Okay, this is not going too badly. Please? Yes, there we go. Yeah, Great Maze is such a cool part of this speedrun. Huge fan. Alright. We are still in Subspace Bomb Factory, a level that never ends. We have... I think this is the longest auto-scroller in the game into a boss fight. Maybe the first Lucas one is longer. That's the only other one. Oh, and the Glacial Peak, maybe. I haven't timed them, I'm not sure, but this and Glacial Peak feel the longest. Yeah, I don't mind it so much because it's kind of the only breaks you got in this speedrun. It's not like a game with a lot of menuing, it's not a game with a lot of, like, there's no unskippable cutscenes. But the longer ones do get a little boring here and there. This is another one that's very high stakes on higher difficulties. It's quite difficult to not die when you're moving at like triple speed through this part. Especially this last part, this part here after the platform drops out. Oh, I got it right, okay. Not gonna pretend I remembered how to do that very well. Taking the hit from one of those is honestly not too bad. That works pretty well. Blow up Captain Falcon because I hate him. Alright, there we go. Right, don't do this too early. There we go. Okay, Ridley time. DK, Samus, and I sure hope I don't need any more than that. Yep. Obviously not an issue on easy, but it gets pretty scary on intense. Especially if you lose DK, because no one else does great damage on this fight. Samus and Rob are like your next best bets, and they're not great. Okay. That was pretty good. I have definitely done worse. Long ass level defeated. I gained quite a bit of time on that one. This is 2 cutscenes, right? Yeah. Cool. Subspace time, let's go. Back on my bullshit with Zelda strats for this level. Meta Knight is the fastest here only if you can do, like, by far the hardest skip in the game. I have tried to learn it, I've tried repeatedly, I can't even come close. So I do this first little section with Meta Knight, and then I do the fights with Zelda because she does more damage. Alright. Down smash here. Please don't hit me. There we go. Yeah, so it's possible to glide down into that pit, almost dying, and then use that speed to skip these fights. If you can't do that, Meta Knight's honestly, like, not the easiest to win these fights with, so... Go. Avoid the hammer. There we go. That was pretty good. Also, if I was playing Meta Knight, the blast box would have been a disaster there, but instead it was actually perfect. Cool, that's pretty good. All right. Time for Ness. This level would not be difficult if it gave you, like, a real character to play. I don't consider Ness, Luigi, or Dedede to be real characters, unfortunately. Ness is okay, like, definitely could be worse. Luigi is terrible. Dedede is worse, obviously. This way. Alright, this is the only character we make a real detour for. Zelda and MK are both directly in the path on the next level. This one, so Charizard can Rock Smash Taboo. It's a good thing this one has fewer fights than the second one, because Kirby's a much better fighter than Ness for Subspace purposes. And Ness honestly is not too bad at platforming, it's really just the awkwardness of the some of the enemy spawns with him. Hi, Mario. All right. I'm so good at King Dedede. Bowser, please cooperate. Trip, of course. Oh, meant to keep down throwing. Bruh. Oh, Bowser, why did you do this to me? I'm your friend, I promise. Okay. Oh, Bowser, not behaving today. Okay. That could be worse. Kirby time! I love Kirby. There's Zelda. Only reason my Zelda strats are even remotely worth it is that she is right there. And there's MK. That's everybody. Nobody else exists. Please. Thank you. Please don't hit me. Oh, oh, oh. Right, pretty solid. Alright. Not a lot of auto scrolls left. This is the last one, isn't it? I think this is the last one. Unless there's one more at the end of this level that I'm forgetting. There might be. Yeah, shout out to Sonic just inexplicably making his presence known at the weirdest time. Weakening Taboo so that the one-wing attack only kills one character instead of killing every character in the world at once. Alright. Get up to this platform. This dude's gonna jump at my F smash. There we go. Oh, I don't usually get hit by the auto lance there, that sucks. Okay, that went pretty well, all things considered. Oh, there is a screen lock fight. I don't think there's an auto scroll though. Just this little screen lock here. If you don't actually have to do, you can just hit that, ignore him. So, fun fact there, you have to land, or else it will not let you damage the enemies here. If you jump straight to the fight platform without landing, you just won't deal damage while you're in the air. Oh, this is not my best fight. Okay. Alright, it's time. Whew. Didn't let him jump, that was good. Okay, now the real test of if I actually remember the route. This is the first time the route gets difficult. There we go, good start. The goal is that I don't forget any fights. That's what matters here. Pretty good glide. I'll take it. Not bad. Kirby's a bit of an awkward one. Multi-jump characters can cause some trouble in these fights. Pretty solid. Okay. Is this Link, I think? Cool. Man, Brawl Link is so cool. It's unfortunate how much he sucks. But wow, he sucks. Alright, time for my bullshit. Let's go. Failed a short hop, off to a great start. Oh, whoops, that's why I'm playing Zelda, to skip that. Alright. Alright, so, not 100% on the route. There we go. Alright, good up B. Not too bad. Kind of helpful to not break that bottom one for later in case I'm not playing Charizard. almost. Okay, there we go. As long as I don't let these fights get out of hand with Zelda, I do pretty alright as far as saving time with her. Is this the route that I do? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this way you also get Zelda for a boss fight, and then the other skip, and then I'll switch back. Okay. Okay, good boss fight. And now we go down here. Okay, now I know where I am. Right. Okay. There it is. Okay. Cool. So that's all the useful stuff for Zelda done. Now, in an ideal world, I will get an up air here, and then I will die. Oh my god. Yes! Okay, got it. Not an ideal fight, but pretty good as far as effectively not letting the Zelda part be a disaster and then getting back to MK. And now I have MK for the glide section, and I have Charizard as the backup for the next boss fight. Which is, if something happens to Meta Knight, that is obviously who I want to be. I should have just Cypher grabbed him. Yeah, okay. Yep, we do get to see Game & Watch. It's funny that they actually make the false version look different. Like, he's normally just a shadow, but they managed to make him have, like, more texture. Right. I'm concerned that I missed a fight. I feel like if I'm saving that much time, I have missed a fight, but we'll see. You get the little indicators on your map of what fights are left only once you've unlocked all 4 main save ports. That won't be until I have 6 fights remaining. I really hope I do in fact have 6 fights remaining at that point. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, it landed on him. That's weird, but that works, I guess. Oh, I didn't get the power shield there. That's too bad. Okay, boss fight. Oh shit, okay. One rock smash. Now we will glide slowly instead of gliding quickly. Back to the save spot. I'm gonna pause because I'm worried I missed something. I missed something. I'm gonna go back and get it now. God, Charizard's so slow. I think am I going crazy? I think there's a fight over here. Yes, okay, I've missed this before. This is a better time to remember than later. That B usually kills pretty early. Oh, not the air version. Bumper. Yeah, if I ever forget a fight, it is usually Yoshi. That makes sense. Okay. World's slowest glide. I think it's actually faster just to run than to glide with Zard. But I have to glide over these guys. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna skip that last split. That one's accurate now. Okay. Yeah, normally I try to forward air more with Zard, but it just wasn't really working out. That up B can kill at like super low percents on platforms, but he's a little awkward in fights other than that. Zard is who most of the fastest runners use as a backup on this route, but as long as I'm going to be doing that one sequence with Zelda, she's better at fights than Zard anyway. So I just keep Zard around for the boss fights. Gamigas have such weird collision. I don't really understand how they work. Good by Olimar. Alright. We have hit the I sure hope this works part of the run, where you don't save, and then you go back here. And hit continue, and the previous data takes you to the right place. It's never failed me before, but I'm always afraid every time. Alright. We're on pace. I remembered Yoshi. Even if I had to fight him with Charizard. Yeah, Olimar's up B sucks, and it's a really good thing that Olimar's up B sucks, because otherwise he would be every bit as broken as Ice Climbers and pretty close to Meta Knight. This one can be weird just because of the platform layout. Okay, that was pretty good. Right. Samus. Pretty good, okay. Samus likes to jump a lot, and it wastes like a full second because she's in the air for like 2 seconds basically, so you can't really hit her. for a little bit. Meta Knight, get off the platform. Thank you. Pikachu, please stop rolling. Get over here. Ooh, okay. I'm surprised I got the positioning right on that. Oops, okay. Didn't drop the key, thankfully. Get to glide toss once. Always fun. Do I have to go this way? I do not. Okay. Oh, right, I used to do that to switch back to Zelda. But I don't do that anymore. Okay, cool. This Meta Knight up air just goes through that on its own. No key necessary. Yeah, Pikachu is actually one of the better characters against Meta Knight in like regular 1v1 format. Like, nobody beats Meta Knight. Closest you're gonna get is like specifically Falco on FD. Zero Suit and Diddy on FD are probably about like close to even. Pikachu is like one of the characters who does relatively alright against MK. Alright, this is Rob, I think. Ooh, that went well. Cool. Alright, we've gotten all the actuators there. Boss fight time. Oh, that's not the move I wanted. Please kill him before he jumps. There we go. Okay. Could have been bad. Wasn't bad. Everything's fine. I am saving a lot of time, but I think I didn't miss anything. Just stop in here to get this checkpoint. Double check the map real quick. Don't think I missed anything. Taking a little more time than I usually would to double check the map on this run. That's the save point, and that, yeah, so I don't need that door. Okay, good. We loop down around to the right. Go through this long-ass room to go fight Bowser. Well, not what I wanted, but I tacked it somehow. Bowser is a notoriously tricky fight. Bowser does not always behave. He likes to roll at weird times. He likes to up B, which is always tricky. And of course his get up attack is so good. Wow. A little surprised that was the wrong hitbox. That was definitely the wrong hitbox, yeah. Okay. I've done worse. I've done better. Not a disaster. The thing with Subspace on easy, which we use for speedruns, obviously, is what's difficult is not so much about like what's difficult to survive, it's just about what's difficult to do quickly. Like, I'm not afraid of losing to Bowser, but I am very afraid of Bowser taking a weirdly long time to kill. Like, a lot of these fights take like 2 or 3 seconds. Bowser doesn't die to dash attack up B, and his movement patterns are so awkward that it's difficult to even get him in that situation quickly. This motherfucker. Wow, that did way more knockback than I kind of wanted it to. And he stopped jumping for no reason. Awesome. Okay. Whew. Another area where I have to make sure I don't forget anyone. Come down here, do, I think it's Falco? I have had to do this section with Zelda a worryingly high amount of times. Just because I've died in like MKDDD or one of those parts before. This is one of the longest and most dangerous parts where you go without the chance to heal in between. Yeah, the computers suck at Falco though. Oh shit! Pivot up smash. Okay. Well, just saying, I've done this with Zelda a lot. Just do it again. Oh shit, okay. I usually try to down smash the spaceys, but... yeah. Good enough. Yeah, Fox does okay. Fox gets to function against Meta Knight. Weirdly though, Fox is also one of Zelda's better matchups. It's one of her few matchups that's like, not bad against a real character. If I'm gonna go to Zelda, this is not the worst time though, because it's a boss fight here and then I can reset characters in the next room. Okay. The only character who can be difficult to lightning kick, because he's big, but he moves around so fast. It is hard to lightning kick his tail, that's for sure. Okay. Cool. Yep, Zelda not terrible at that part. Fox fight was bad, but that Ridley fight was pretty good. And hopefully, this is the last time we see Zelda. We play all MK. Until Zard for the final fight. I sure hope I haven't forgotten anything. I'd probably be ahead of where I am if I had missed a fight at this point. That's why I was suspicious about Yoshi. There we go. This is probably the hardest platforming segment, just the way the platforms are shaped. With the above ground section here. Okay, that one's pretty good. Over the Aurorus, over the Gamiga. There we go. This is the room that gets me sometimes. Let's see how I do. Or I'm thinking of the next one. This one's short. Yeah. Oh, wrong move to hit that with. That sucks. It's supposed to be near. Nope, now we're good. Okay, that could have been worse. This is often a section that gives me trouble, this bottom left split here. This is a fight we actually do with MK in the regular story. I've seen some runners actually use Ike for it on that level, just and between like the sword aerials and just the counter. The counter is like significant against Galeam because Ike has the best multiplier on his counter. Right. Stop in here to get this checkpoint. Clear damage. I got the platform cancel here earlier. Maybe again? Oh, pretty good, yeah. Alright, there we go. Wait for Zelda to come down. Yeah. Zelda can be one of the more awkward fights just because of the way the CPU behaves. I am weirdly good at that matchup with Zelda in the real world. I don't know why I am. It's a waste of effort, but I do pretty well against MKs if they're not like really good at the game. Theo, hello! It's true, I'm playing banned characters. Criminal. I don't know why that went the wrong way. That works, okay. How's it going, Theo? You're here for the exciting part of the Great Maze. We're almost done. Continue previous data. Okay. I should add another split for this probably, but whatever. That sounds exciting. Chicken wings are a good thing. I know the West Coast has been getting a lot of rain recently. Alright. I think I usually go the other way, but this works fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we will be fighting Baldman soon. This is Zard first. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised that killed. That usually doesn't work that high up. Bring him far enough to the side, I thought, but we'll take it. This is one of the scariest rooms in the game on higher difficulties. It's kind of nothing on normal, like I'll take a couple hits, but it's fine. But that shit gets crazy on intense. Alright. My favorite way to kill Wario. Oh, I missed it. That's too bad. Wario gets scary if they start F-smashing. Crazy that they actually invented Little Mac F-smash before they invented Little Mac and they gave it to Wario. I fight Wario all the time. Not as much these days, because me and Justin aren't able to play as much, but I have fought Brawl Wario probably more than any other character in this game. And I like basically everything about the matchup, except that F Smash exists and is just so incredibly ignorant and stupid. Also, I love that, like any good Luigi player, Luigi counterpicks you to FD. As he should. Alright, time to fly. Rotorits, please don't shoot me. Thank you. Pretty good glide. This room has given me lots of problems. The platforms are already pretty awkward here. If you lose MK for this room, it's impossible. It doesn't matter who your backup character is. Like, every other character just can't do it. Yeah! It is, it's alt Wolf House Smash, but it also has armor. Like, it's ridiculous. Ooh, we killed Rayquaza before he went into the sky. That was awesome. Alright. Whew. Wow. Did I actually save that much time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did! Oh my god, okay. That's sick. Cool. Alright. We're on track. Everything's fine. I remember the route so far. Yeah, armored stuff should always be, like, you gotta be really careful with it. Okay. Gotta be careful with armored moves in fighting games altogether, honestly. But in platform fighters especially, it's like... it's even more weird to play around. Okay, we don't do that fight yet. We go up to the top. Because Lucario is on the mountaintop, right? Did I do this right? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. It's true. Yoshi double jump armor being the only thing was great. There we go. Also, Yoshi having double jump armor but no up B recovery was such a cool design choice, and this game let him recover with his up B a little bit, and Smash 4 let him recover with his up B way too much. They have regressed significantly on the quality of Yoshi's design. Alright, the cannon matchup there. How did I end up there? Interesting, okay. That's exactly what I wanted to not do. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. I'm in hell. I've escaped hell. Did I do this right? I did. Okay. Alright. Ike, Mirth, and Ganon, and Taboo. Is that good enough? That should be good enough. Yeah. Ike is heavy, but the computers don't know to side B, so. It's faster to go in and back out than wait for that to go up. Can also heal while I'm here. God, that happens so fast. Alright, let's go find Marth. I don't know about that. Meta Knight has made a significant percentage of the Ike players I know quit this game. That is one of the characters who truly, absolutely cannot fight Meta Knight. The stage here is a weird one. Oh, that was grounded. Not gonna be good enough, yeah. Yeah, this is Marth's worst matchup, in that it's his only bad matchup. I, however, can't find him right now. There we go. That took a while. It's weird that first one didn't kill, but good enough. Alright, need Ganondorf to not do weird shit, which he's done before. I'm sure he'll do again. Yeah, PM Ike is who made me not play PM. That's one of the most evil characters of all time. There we go. No power shield F smashes for Ganondorf today. Alright. Big guy. Yeah. Well, the thing with Brawl Ike is that he's actually a jab machine and not a sword machine. It's like, he's got the best jab in the game. Like, it's between him and Zero Suit. Doug Sauce is an Ike player in Brawl. He's gotten pretty good at it. Last one. There we go. Okay. Pretty good taboo fight. Alright. You know, for not having run this game in like a year, I'll take that. 222. I think the best, I don't have anything recorded that's faster than the 225 or so. I think I have a 225.01 that's submitted. I've gotten under 220 before, but it's been a long time. I don't remember exactly where I was. Yeah, no, Charizard Rock Smash is like the thing to do. Like, it's so good. For boss battles, like the boss battles side mode, it's really like, there's Charizard, who's the best, and then only MK is even remotely close, and like Kirby and Lucas are okay. Well, Lucas is weird because he does really well against anyone he can down smash. But there's a couple bosses that just don't get down smashed, like Meta Ridley. Whew. Well, that was fun. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to dodge the lasers, honestly. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. This game is so good. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break, get some more water. No, I've gotten under 220 before. I don't know exactly the time, but this is what I have submitted because it's the only thing I had recorded. So that is it's like 2 minutes faster than what I have recorded, like submitted to speedrun.com. So I'll submit this, get that closer. The craziest thing was the very beginning. I got a 134 Midair Stadium, and it's, I'm pretty sure my all-time best on that was 137. So 134 is like ridiculous. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, and then maybe I'll find another game to play for a little bit before I stop.